In this video, we will be creating PJ Allen's pattern, Gramma's Dishcloth. The supplies needed for this project include knitting needles size 6 or 7, approximately 1 ounce of worsted weight cotton yarn, and I suggest lily sugars and cream. The pattern begins as follows. Cast on 3 stitches, knit the first row, knit 1, knit in the front and back of the second stitch, and then knit 1 again. To begin, cast on 3 stitches. Tie a slip knot and then tighten the yarn onto the needle. When you cast on, be sure to count the slip knot as 1 stitch. Add 2 stitches by casting on. If you need to learn how to cast on, I will post a link at the end of the video, or you can search YouTube for a single cast on method. After casting on, knit the first row of stitches. If you are new to knitting, the knit stitch is the basic stitch of all patterns. The knit stitch is created by inserting the needle into the right back side of the loop and winding the yarn around the back. Pull the needle down to hook the yarn, then slide the stitch onto the right needle. In row 2, you will knit the first stitch, knit into the front and back of the second stitch without taking the stitch off the left-hand needle. And then knit the last stitch. Now you have 4 stitches on the needle. For the next section of the pattern, you will knit 2, yarn over, then knit to the end of the row. Continue knitting this section until there are 45 stitches on your needle. To yarn over, which is abbreviated YO, wrap the yarn from the right side over the front of the right needle to the back of the right needle. The yarn over will increase the stitches on your needle, each row by 1. When you knit the yarn over, it will look like a loose stitch. This is normal. Use your left hand to move the stitch so that you can knit it without problems. Once you have 45 stitches on your dishcloth, progress to the next portion of the pattern. Continuing the pattern, knit 2, yarn over, knit 2 together, knit the rest of the stitches in the row to the end. Repeat this row 2 more times. To knit 2 together, take the 3rd and 4th stitches and knit them as 1 stitch. This will decrease a stitch. Note, sometimes it can be tricky when you're knitting 2 together. To continue the pattern, knit 1, slip, slip, knit, yarn over, knit 2 together, then knit to the end of the row. Repeat this section until you have only 5 stitches on your needles. This begins your decrease section of the pattern. To slip, slip, knit, you slip the second and third stitches from the left-hand needle to the right-hand needle. Slip both back onto the left needle and knit them together. Yarn over, knit 2 together, then knit the rest of the row to the end. This row will be continued until you have only 5 stitches left on your needles. To finish the pattern, knit 2 together, and knit 1. Then knit 1, knit 2 together, and knit 1, which will give you 3 stitches on the needle. Bind off, cut the yarn, and weave in the ends. To bind off, knit 2 stitches, take the right hand stitch and pull it over the left hand stitch on the right needle and pull it off the needle, leaving 1 stitch on each needle. Knit the last stitch and pull the right stitch over the left. That leaves only 1 stitch left. Cut your yarn, pull out the needle, and use the yarn to knot the end. To weave in your ends, use a needle of some type to help you tuck the extra yarn into the work. It is suggested that you weave in this yarn in several places to keep it from unraveling, but don't knot it. If you would like more information on this pattern or other knitting and crocheting patterns, check out Ravelry. If you need assistance with casting on methods, check out this website. Thank you for watching the CreateSpace's Grandma's Dishcloth video. Please visit the CreateSpace website for more virtual programs and our YouTube channel for more project videos. And as always, you can share your projects with us by posting to the MCCS Library's Facebook page or emailing us at createspacecp@gmail.com.